Okay, welcome back. We just finished Duke Nukem Forever and the DLC mission for Duke Nukem Forever, the Doctor Who Cloned Me. So I thought we would do something a little different. Now we're going to do Portal, the first Portal from the orange box. And this is a game that I held off on getting the orange box because I had, on my classic Xbox, I was content with Half-Life 2, as well as Doom 3 and Halo 1 and 2. Eventually I did upgrade to the Xbox 360, and I was reluctant to pick up the orange box, I figured because I already had Half-Life 2, but then I saw it had it, Episode 1 and Episode 2, so I did eventually pick it up. I think I played through Episode 1, didn't really care much for it, and eventually got around to playing Portal, and was really intrigued by what an interesting game it was. This is a game that is about... It has plenty of atmosphere going for it, and also it's very much a first-person puzzle game. Very interesting twist on the first-person shooter genre. As you can see, there's an option for developer commentary, where there's little notes that you can listen to audio commentary throughout the test chambers, and that's really interesting. If there's one thing this game most definitely reminds me of, it is the film Cube, which came out in the late 1990s, a Canadian film, which is about, it's very similar, has, kind of like a test chamber thing. There's people trapped in it, have to try and puzzle their way out of it. It uses mathematics puzzles. And they also have to avoid going crazy. In the process, it has traps that are lethal. And perhaps the singular thread that most strongly connects Portal with Cube is that you don't quite know who or what is in charge. With Portal, and I'll show it when we play, you have those really spooky looking windows where you can presume that there's scientists looking down on you as you do the test chambers, but then later on you actually get behind the office, you get into the office complexes and see it that there's no one there, no one's been there for a while. With Cube, there's that great line from the David character where he says, it's a headless blunder. I looked up, I tried to find out who's in charge. I looked up there and there's nobody up there. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start. Oops. And we'll do a few test chambers in the first. Let's see, how many are there? Looks like 19 total. The first, I think, 8 or 9 are very simple. It's only really the last few that are problematic. So we'll go ahead and start.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun, and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities. Serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Take our radio with us. Right there, those windows. Like, you can presume you're being watched. And they are kind of frosted to obscure your vision.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
I do own an Aperture Laboratories coffee mug that I'm very happy with. I've been trying to get an Aperture Laboratories water bottle, but they haven't sold those on Valve's website in a while. And they rarely pop up on eBay.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super button.
One of the great things about this game is that there are multiple ways, multiple solutions to the puzzles often. Maybe not so much in these first few levels, but... oops. There we go.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
If you're very clever, though, in some of the later puzzles you can figure out multiple solutions. Find a faster way to get past one of the puzzles.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Great job by Valve with the music. I'm actually kind of afraid that I'm going to be hit with a copyright claim. Not that I have any revenue to claim, but it's annoying to see that pop up on your videos. I know for sure that if I include the ending song from Still Alive, that's... I may even have to mute it or just exclude it altogether, but that will most definitely result in a copyright claim. Whoops. Let's try and break the cameras.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap. To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
I tried to get my son to play this game, and he enjoyed it, but he got stumped a little on some of the later puzzles and kind of gave up, but...
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus. Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well. Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
So far, not terribly challenging. The solutions are pretty straightforward. Basically, it's introducing a very gradual learning curve. Maybe a couple more test chambers. Shortly after we get the ability to shoot both blue and orange portal, and it teaches us how to do the jumps, then the game is going to spike the learning curve, and we're going to have to eventually be proficient with all the skills. And one thing I love about, and I think a lot of gamers really enjoy about Portal, is there's nothing wrong with taking your time, looking at the room around you, seeing what the objectives are, and then puzzling it out. Like, just taking a second to look at the situation around you. look and saying, how do I achieve the goal?
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
Okay, like a puzzle like this, for example.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
We'll do a couple more and then wrap it up. And continue on with the next video. So I do have a copy of Portal 2, and I do like Portal 2. It's definitely a longer game and introduces types of physics and puzzles with the gels.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
It might be a while before we get to Portal 2. Just content to play through Portal 1, which is a shorter, pretty fun adventure.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Okay, so this is the first that has a truly lethal hazard. Okay, so let's try moving it over a little bit. Maybe right there. expire. This one's really precise, isn't it? Okay, so it looks like I am... There we go. I think it's a little bit further over than it looks. There we go.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and end this first one here. This was, I think, the first 9 test chambers of 19, plus, of course, the post test chambers at the end and the boss battle against GLaDOS. So we'll go ahead and end here. Go ahead and save it. All right, and next time... Okay, so yeah, it was the first 8 test chambers. Next time we'll pick up with the test chamber 9. Not sure how many we'll do.